Imperial Bank, a seemingly financially stable bank, was suddenly placed under receivership last week after its own directors reported to the central bank the unsound business practices that were going on at the private bank, an announcement that caused panic, especially among consumers like Naomi Wangoi, a business lady who's been a customer with Imperial Bank for the last 5 years.
I was introduced to Imperial Bank by one of their employees, and they told me the bank is good. I did fixed deposits with them, and they paid good interest rates.
And at the time, the bank seemed stable and was paying 12% annual interest for anyone operating an account there. It is these good returns that convinced Naomi to open a savings account where she would begin saving for her 12-year-old son's high school education. 5 years on, an unsuspecting Naomi was hit by shocking news.
Actually, I saw it on TV. And I also read it in the papers. It got me shocked when I heard the bank had closed and we were not notified. Up to now, I haven't been notified. Actually, I've been trying to find out information whether we are going to be paid back our money.
Like other concerned customers, Naomi went to the nearest Imperial Bank branch to get more details about the bank's closure, but nothing was forthcoming. Since then, Naomi and the bank's other 50,000 customers have not been able to access their accounts as the bank has been under the control of the Kenya Deposit Insurance Corporation, an arm of the central bank. And according to CBK Governor, Imperial Bank's directors volunteered credible information on unsound business practices going on at the bank, which until last week's development was in perfect financial health. The unsound business practices, as it has emerged today, involved the misuse of customers' deposits.
Evidence suggesting loans being granted outside the established procedures.
Under the CBK's directive, the Kenya Deposit Insurance Corporation has been conducting investigations to ascertain the depth of malpractices at Imperial Bank, a probe that has now involved the Anti-Banking Fraud Unit. And for the first time, the central bank admits to lapses in its banking supervision where it missed vital warning signs. Outcomes of the investigation, according to CBK, will take another week, meaning more waiting for depositors like Naomi.
I wish central bank would have let us withdraw our money and take it elsewhere instead of closing the bank, locking all the money. Yeah, it's not of any help if they close the bank, and if there was a possibility to get something out of it, as much as maybe it's not the full amount, at least part of your money, you don't lose the full amount.
And as the wait continues, the central bank says it will overhaul its IT systems amid internal investigations. Njoroge says CBK will go after any entities, including officials at the central bank and Imperial Bank, as well as its external auditors, found to have been involved in covering up the unsound business practices at Imperial Bank. Bella Ganga, Citizen Business Center.